Hello, everyone. Pokemon Day 2024 has come and gone, and Pokemon Z was announced. So long story short, I'm sure you've seen the presentation. But at the end of the Pokemon Presents, a short teaser trailer with no gameplay footage was shown, revealing Pokemon Legends Z-A or Z through A, aka Pokemon Legends Z, which is set in the Kalos region. Um, it's Pokemon Z, which has kind of been a bit of a meme for a long time for a variety of reasons. But yeah, it's here. It's officially a thing, and I want to talk about it a little bit. What my thoughts are. Also, something interesting that was revealed by Nintendo of America, of all people, on Twitter. Um, so we're gonna just go through. So on the Pokemon website, there's a page that just has the logo and a little bit of text with the teaser. It says, announcing an ambitious new entry to the Pokemon video game series, Pokemon Legends Z through A, releasing simultaneously worldwide in 2025. That's exciting. Below that is the trailer or the teaser, sorry, and this description. A new adventure awaits within Lumiose City, where an urban redevelopment plan is underway to shape the city into a place that belongs to both people and Pokemon. Please look forward to seeing it for yourself. Now, a few details here, and one of them will become relevant in a moment. It says, a new adventure awaits within Lumiose City. Now, we'll come back to that, but it also mentions that it's an urban redevelopment plan. And the trailer kind of or the teaser gave kind of some cyberspace vibes, with the kind of wireframe design. And you can say, oh, yeah, it's because it's blueprints, but no, it's very specific detailing. It's a very specific design choice to have it look that way. And I feel like what they might be going for is this is the redevelopment of Lumiose City after some sort of occurrence following the events of X and Y. Let's say this is 20 years after X and Y, maybe 30 years, give or take. Because the clothing of the people we see in the city, it's fairly modern. We're not seeing like ancient forms of Pokemon and stuff. Um, Everything looks, you know, more or less like the Kalos we know from X and Y. Um, but, but, the reason I brought up that first line is because the tweet that was put out by Nintendo of America, watch the reveal trailer for Pokémon Legends ZA, a new adventure set entirely within Lumiose City, coming to Nintendo Switch in 2025. It is set entirely in Lumiose City. And I'm gonna say this, because there's been a lot of debate about this wording. I 100% believe that it's going to be entirely in Lumiose, and a lot of people don't want that to be the case, but I have a feeling it's a very intentional choice. And I think this is kind of playing into the fact I pointed out, yeah, it was very futuristic seeming, the wireframe teaser with the blueprint. I think this is going to be our cyberpunk Pokemon game. Not like super futuristic, but we're going to be seeing it in a future setting. The technology is already fairly advanced in the Pokemon universe, so it's going to be, just like 20 years further in time, and we're going to be in a massive city environment, and the terrarium from Indigo Disc is going to be kind of our demo for what we're going to be seeing in Lumiose, where we'll have probably like biodomes where we encounter Pokemon. I think it would be really cool to have an open world game set entirely within a city. And I think that's another reason why this is going to take place in the future, because the city needs to be significantly larger than it is in X and Y if it's going to be the entire game, you know? I'm also assuming it's going to be layered. Um, like perhaps we'll get to see, the Paris catacombs adapted in some way, have some creepy stuff going on underneath the city. I don't know. But all of these ideas are so interesting. And it's really funny. I have a few more kind of things to throw out there. This is crazy. I don't know what to say. Pokemon Z, essentially. So it's bringing back Mega Evolution that was revealed in the teaser. And there's a lot going on with this. Number one, we're not getting a new game release in 2024. That means they're really cooking with this project. I'm assuming that we're going to see new Mega Evolutions uh, instead of like Kalos forms, because that would be kind of silly. Um, I assume we'll probably finally get Megas for the Kalos starters. I also assume that we will. I think this might be the reason that there was a certain omission in Scarlet and Violet's Indigo Disc DLC. People were talking about, oh, all of the legendaries are here except for the Kalos legendaries and the Tapus. And I'm going to talk about the Tapus not in this video, but in another video. As for, what's going on with Pokemon Legends ZA, that's why they didn't include Xerneas, Yveltal, and Zygarde in Indigo Disc. It's because they're being saved for the next game, Pokemon Legends ZA. Uh, Kind of like with what happened with the Diamond and Pearl remakes and Legends after Crown Tundra. A lot of Sinnoh Pokemon were left out of that DLC so that they could be newcomers or to the generation. But anyways, that's all I've got to say for this. I'm super excited for Pokemon Legends ZA. I cannot wait for us to actually get gameplay footage and whatnot. I'm hoping that'll come at some point. I'm assuming it might be, a Switch 2 release title, so maybe we might not see anything for a few months until that reveal has come. But we already know it's going to be a cross-gen title if that's the case, because, well, it's been announced it's going to be releasing on the Switch. So that's comforting for those of us that may not have, the ability to buy the Switch 2 right at release for Pokemon. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Farewell.